You know how you guys like to fuck raw? I like to deal with my brain raw. Raw. That's like, I think I got big ass balls to deal with this shit raw. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, so like I'm so in tune with myself. I know exactly what the fuck is happening to me. I know when I'm anxious or why am I anxious. As if like I separate myself from like this anxious version of myself, and there's like another version of myself, and I'm looking at myself. You know, I know it sounds crazy, but like I just don't know how to explain. You know, it's different when people don't know what's happening with them, like diagnosis or whatever, and they're like so confused, like it's scary. But when you actually know what's happening to you, and you separate yourself from the anxious version of yourself to the one that's like, I know why you're like that, I know what's happening. We're overstimulated right now, and we're overthinking right now. When you see yourself from that perspective, it's kind of easier. You know what I mean? Like, I know why I'm tripping. I know why I'm anxious. At least I know. You know, like I might not be able to stop it, the reaction, but at least I know what's going on with me. And I like I ain't gonna lie, I low-key like not that I like dealing with this. I like that I am capable of recognizing it. I still have like 10 minutes. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta be like very, very in tune with yourself. Weirdest feeling ever, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't know what the fuck daily I'm going through. They just see like this picture, image, and oh, she not perfect. She doesn't get like, what the fuck? Like, do you even fucking deal with, bro? Like, every day I'm fighting to be sane. Okay? Every day I'm fighting to not let my brain to make me fucking go crazy. Because it happens with a lot of people all over the world. Somewhere right now, someone is fucking, something clicks in their brain. That's it. They lost it. They in another fucking dimension. They fucking lost it. You know what I mean? I'm fighting every day to not go insane. It's not that they're weak-minded. This is the thing. It's not. We all have like different capacity. There's a thing that a lot of people forget. I don't think they're like weak-minded people. Like the ones like who commit suicide. Yeah, like if we're gonna go to the sensitive topic like that. Everybody has a fucking different level, whatever, capacity of not losing their mind. One situation for you might be bullshit. You like your brain deals with it, your psyche, your mental is okay with that. For another person, that shit is enough to end up their life. They're like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Like, it's too much. I cannot fucking take it. Not because they're weak, it's different capacity. We're different. Different capacity. Don't blame them. It's just like that. You're just so happen you're stronger mentally. You're lucky. Somebody is not. Unlucky. You know, a little too sensitive for this world. You know what I mean? So yeah. Do you like see like how many people like become like schizophrenic, this and this, like bipolar disorder? They might have it run in the family. And I've watched a lot of videos, like documentaries with like neurosurgeons and everything, and psychiatrists and everything. It takes one situation, especially if you like have this, you know, disorders run in the family. There's a big fucking chance you have it in you. It only takes a specific time, a specific amount of triggers, a specific situation to trigger that shit, to wake whatever disorder is in you, to wake it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's literally the matter of, I don't want to say time, it's the matter of, if stars align, with other words, if everything goes like that, it's that easy to trigger it, especially if you have it in your family running. You know what I mean? So, and those things, like one of the ways that you can trigger it is by taking drugs. Like drugs do that. Like drugs bring you closer to all those mental, you know what I mean? Like you literally bringing yourself, opening up yourself to it. Like I understand that it feels cool and this and that, but also alcohol, of course. Like if you're like I'm talking about like, big amounts of it. Okay? You're literally opening up your brain, opening up your psyche to wake up that part of yourself. You have to be like really, really careful. Like really careful. Cause it's like it's that real. And the crazy part is like I always like I watched a lot of documentaries with like different like mental disorders and everything. Those people don't, like most of the people, like schizophrenic people, they might know like their diagnosis and everything. But like imagine those who don't know. Like every time like I drive, I see this woman, she's out of her mind. And I've seen like her mental decline every fucking week. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? I would like, she used to live in a gas station. She could talk, like I could ask her something, she would reply. Time went by, like months after months. Now she can't talk. Like her eyes are completely empty. Like there's nothing behind those eyes. She's just like, she doesn't hear you. She's not able to respond. If she responds, it's completely fucking random. Like she's literally lost. Like she lost it. She's in a completely different dimension, a completely different world. She doesn't know that she lost it. That's the scary part. She probably somewhere in her mind, in her own world, thinking that she's okay. But here in this world, she don't exist. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the scary part. Like somewhere there, she was like, I'm cool, I'm here. But she's not here. She's no more here. And that's scary. Like that's how fast it can happen. It literally took like a couple of months because like as I said before, like I used to like was like, you want me to buy you water? You want water? She was like, yeah. I can, like, can you buy me water? And like I don't know, a snack. And now she's like, you talk to her, she's like blank stare, like there's nothing. Yeah, you're we're walking on a very, very thin line. Like human body physically is very strong, but at the same time very fragile. Same with the psyche. We are capable of, without, how do you say that, withhold, no, a different word. We're capable of, what's the word, guys? We're capable of withhold a lot of pressure, withhold physically and mentally a lot, but at the same time one wrong move and it's fucking over. Like over. Withstand, right? Withstand. So be really careful, bro. Really careful. Like if you, and I don't think a lot of people think of this. Like everybody's having fun, everybody's like drinking, everybody's like dragging it away and everything. It literally takes this over, over. Like if you really think of this, like if you actually sit and think of it, shit is scary. Like I'm doing everything that I can to stay sane because if I lose it, I don't want to lose it. I don't even think like if God forbid if someone Like the only thing is like, if it happens to you, God forbid, if it happens to any of you, you might not even fucking notice. Like that's the good part. You're like, what? Nothing happened. And then in reality, you're like, you're like, but yeah, I pray nothing like that happens to you. I feel like this is a scary place when you're lost in your own fucking brain. This is scary. I heard people do like ayahuasca. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't think I would ever try it, to be honest. I think if I would do it, I would never come back. I honestly think if I would ever fucking try it in my life, I would be lost somewhere. I would never come back. Like I know this for sure. Like and I've watched like a lot of documentaries about ayahuasca and experiences. The people said, bro, it's fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare. First of all, you have to be on a special diet. Then you fucking throw up, painful throw ups and everything. Then hallucinations. Then it's like out of body experiences. I wouldn't be able to. I know for sure if I do it, I'm not coming back. Like I'm no more the same person. I'm not coming back. And everyone who say like, yeah, I see world different, and that's what I also thought. What if they lost? They're like, I see world different. Now I'm peaceful. And they're like, oh, this peaceful, different people. I was like, yeah, they fucking lost themselves. Like, this is a completely different ass version of this human being. And the real him is lost somewhere in the fucking, somewhere in his brain. That's how I think. So whatever this peaceful version is, it's not them, I think. You know what I mean? I do not believe in the like they lost themselves. Yeah, I wouldn't like the people play a very dangerous game with their brain. A very dangerous game. Like how can you play with something scientists don't like we don't even know 100% how our brain works. Like why are you risking playing with it like that? Like it's scary. And then what I also thought? What I also thought? I've seen this Instagram page, like a schizophrenic guy, and it's 11, and he describes how it feels, what he sees, the voices that he hears, what they tell him to do. And I always thought, what if he actually broke the system, the matrix, and that's reality, and our brain, and like he's real, and whatever he sees and he hears, it's real. What if our brain is actually protecting us from that, and somebody who could break it see the reality, and we're like protected by our brain. Like our brain like does everything for us, not like to be protected with all those visions, and there are people who somehow, you know what I mean? What if because they see things, they hear things, and we don't. Who said that they're not normal? Maybe us, maybe we're not normal. Maybe they're normal. You know what? you know, we have this saying in Ukraine and Russia. I don't know if you guys have this saying in America. When it comes to like people who work in a mentally ill like places, they say everyone is insane. Y'all just not diagnosed yet. Like everyone is insane. Y'all just still not diagnosed or something like that. You know what I mean? Same thing like with the like I've watched a lot of stuff like that, to be honest. Like not only like mental documentaries but like also like physical, when doctors talk about like cancer and they literally say everyone has a cancer, like you, me, all of you, we have cancer. How is that called, the word, tissue, cancer tissue, whatever's that, we all have that. Cancer cells, right? Like they're literally in a sleeping mode. God knows what can trigger it. And the dude was saying, like, the doctor was like, we literally all have them. Like, we have them. Somebody like, you can eat clean, don't drink, no drugs, no cigarettes, run, sports, this and that. People like that still have, you know, cancer. Like, God knows what can trigger that shit. Like, we're literally walking on a thin line every fucking day. I have a family history. Like, my grandfather has a cancer, had a cancer, lung cancer, by the way. Yeah. So, yeah, and when I think about like, I don't know, like I'm more drawn into like mental disorders documentaries. Shit is interesting. Like shit is so interesting. Brain is such a fucking complex thing. Like it's scary. Like don't fucking play with that shit. Like do not trigger it on your own. Like our brain is like already like adapting to a lot of stuff, you know, that government does. Like we're already like adapting to the new things, to wars coming and everything, that there's like our brain is already overstimulated. Do not do not overstimulate your brain with something else. Like it's already a lot of information for it. I've watched also like neurosurgeons talking about like there is so much information out there. Like before, people used to like read books and there was like limited amount of information. Nowadays, the information coming from everywhere. You can, it's one click away, to the point like even though like our brain is like very strong organ, it's still not adapted to the amount of information that it's coming within. Like it's too much for like, can you imagine a doctor himself says our brain can literally like literally can go insane. It's way too much information for our brain to be able to process, because it's coming from everywhere. That's why people have anxiety, like depression, one of the reasons, you know, all those fucking disorders, because our brain is not capable to like process all of that. Yeah, that's why I like also say like watch what you're feeding your brain. Watch what you're watching on internet. Like filter it. Do you at least know how to bake a cake? Man, no. No, I know how to talk a lot, but I don't know how to bake a cake. I don't think it's a very like life needed skill. I can't buy it. I can't pay someone to cook it for me. You know what I mean? You're giving me anxiety. Why is it scary? You know what I mean? Like can you imagine happening that like you wake up and you have like fucking bunch of voices telling you something and you're tripping, you're like, holy shit, like what? And then you see hallucinations. Holy shit, like that's crazy, that's scary. I feel like when you know you're diagnosed, it kind like now you know what's happening too, but when you don't know, oh my god. So he was saying that he sees like there's like almost cartoonish faces everywhere, and the voices he was like, the voices used to be like really evil and scary. And I'm like, why our brain doing this? Why like all the visuals are scary? Like you ever ask these questions? Like even like, you know, like sleep and paralysis. Like why everyone experience the same fucking thing? It's never different. It's either like it's always negative sensation, always scary hallucinations. It's never positive. Like why our brain fucking do this? Like why? And everyone described the same figure, the same feeling as somebody sitting on their chest is the same. And I had that too when I was in Ukraine. My friend had it, and I was like, why it's never positive? Like why schizophrenia is also like scary, like people tripping, you know what I mean? Like, and I was reading like what can cause sleep paralysis. And it's like it depends. Could be like stress, you know, a lot of reasons. Like you can never really guess. I'm telling you, like our brain do not like us. It almost feels like we're separate from it, you know what I mean? Because like there's a mind and there's like a brain where all the chemical reactions is like two separate fucking things. That's what I'm saying. It's like literally a war between your mind and your brain. Like our brain, for whatever reason, it likes to put us in a fucking situations that makes us fucking trip. We're both gonna feel bad. You know what I mean? But you're gonna feel worse than me for sure. I love protecting weak and vulnerable. Like I have the like I was bullied in school. I was bullied in school. I pray God put me in a situation where I see someone being bullied because I'm going ham. Because I wish somebody would stood up for me. Like I know I can stand up for someone, and I did before, and that was scary. It literally triggered the high school bullying in me because like I saw these girls were like literally circled. It was in Ukraine, circled around this girl, and I was with my friend, and like it was back in the days with Ukraine. Like I was already like going to the gym. I was already tatted up, but without neck tat. And my friend was like tatted up. Bitch was big. And we're like walking, and I see like this high schoolers, the girls. They like was made a circle around this girl, and I was like maybe 20 meters away or 30 meters away, and I'm seeing this, and I have this fucking feeling. It's just I had this fucking terrible feeling. I was like, I've seen this, but like I know exactly what the fuck is going on. It doesn't look that they're friendly, like it's all friends. And I was like, I've seen this scene before. Like I lived it before. I know what is it. And I was like, and my friend saw it. She was like, you want to go? I was like, I want to go. And I was like, I remember like how my adrenaline was rushing because like now I wasn't scared, like I knew that I can like handle them. First of all, it's like high schoolers, like you don't even have to touch them. You're just like, get the fuck out of here, and they're like, you know what I mean? And I remember we came up to them. I feel like my friend was looking even more scarier than me. And I was like, what are you doing here? She was like, oh, we're just talking. I was like, do they just talk to you? And girls like, no. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Before like I just started like cursing like crazy because like I lost the control and I was like cursing at the kids. But they're like, okay, relax. And I felt so good. I felt so good, genuinely, because I was like, I wish someone like that was the version of me that I wish could stand up for me, when I was bullied, I wish I had the courage that I had then and I have now. I wish I had it in high school. You know what I mean? But I didn't have, like, that was a completely different version of me after the bullying. That's why, by the way, I started like working out, like the bullying. Yeah, that was amazing. So like I pray every day to God. I don't know if it's right or not. I don't know if it's dangerous or not, because God's like, okay, you want it? Okay, I'm gonna put you in a situation like that. You know what I mean? But I pray I see something that I can handle physically for me, like to help someone. You know what I mean? If God puts me in a situation where there's like five fucking huge dudes with fucking knives and there's a puppy and I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Take my fucking gun and shut them up. Um, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. UFC moves. If anything, jump in. No, you know what you have to do? Guys, you're like showing tits and you're like, confuse the enemy. Confuse the enemy. Like, show tits. I feel like nobody, a little humor in this, a little sparkle of humor. I feel like no one really expect you, like there's a dangerous situation. God forbid, it's a little dark humor out here. There's a like dangerous situation. And dude is like, so what? And you're like, what you think about this? You know what I mean? And it was like, huh, what? And then you caught that little second when he's confused, like 0.1 second that he's confused, and you just fucking run away. And dude's like, you know what I mean? But it's all jokes though. So I heard it's legal in Florida to have a weapon on you, right? Is it like any weapon? Florida is dangerous. Open carry is crazy. Like, do you think it's a good idea, by the way? Pew pew. Do you think it's a good idea? Like low key? Like at some point, know like how fucked up people are, yes, but at the same reason people are fucked up, they can use it with, it's a stand your ground. What does it mean? So like what kind of so like what a woman out here can have on her? Like a, I call it a spicy balloon. Like that. Does it even help? Pepper spray? Spicy balloon. Oh my god, I'm tripping. The pepper spray. Spicy balloon. Oh my god, bro. Should I like I don't know, man. Yeah, spicy balloon. You have spicy balloon on you, ma'am? Oh my god. Um, but what people usually use though? Beer spray? Man, English isn't my first language. Like, yeah, adapt, man, adapt. Come on, adapt. What the fuck is beer spray? So what's the difference between spicy balloon and beer spray? Taser? Bahar fun page. Suspicious. Why would you use a picture of and you have like 0 followers and while following? Block. I do not like it. Me no like it. This is no fan page. You're tripping. You're doing something else. So yeah, what I was saying. Guys, I have to go. What the fuck? Okay, 10 more minutes and I'm out. I promise. I promise. I think it's better to throw hands. I mean, you know what's better? The best thing that you can do for yourself is actually run away. That's the first thing you have to do. Run away. If you cannot run away from a situation, that's when you can throw hands. But you know how they teach us here in Ukraine? Not here, I'm in America. Here in Ukraine, Russia. If situation, if there is no way you can fix the situation without physical harm, hit first. If there is no way to run, if you try to talk and it's still not working, hit first. Literally. Oh my god, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy that I usually don't even have like female followers out here. We're literally talking about here, guys. Like, I'm literally out here with the dudes, bro. Like, guys, you're not helping with bringing my feminine energy, bro. Like, if anything, you're making everything for me like to be fucking more masculine. But we'll all enjoy it, I guess. I mean, I can be feminine whenever I want to, just if anything. I know self-defense is no joke. I like to box. I like to Muay Thai. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it. I like punching men. Spar when I spar. This is the fun thing that I like when we spar. The coach lets you to hit dudes. Talk about like UFC fighters, like females. They know where to punch. You know what I'm saying? They know where to punch. It might help. But if the guy knows how to fight, like if you don't know how to fight and there's a girl that has experience in fighting, she might punch you in the fucking jaw and this and that, and you're deal. You're gonna be on the floor knocked out for sure. But I'm not talking about fighters. I'm talking about regular people. Okay, so I do believe that a woman, like this is the other thing that if you think about it is not okay. From the very like childhood, parents teach their kids, their sons, never raise a hand on a woman, but they never say the same to their daughters. Never raise your hands at a man. Like, don't hurt a man or don't hurt a girl. You know what I mean? And we grew up with this. So like, why is it okay? Like, why it goes like one way? It's also a kid. It's also a kid. You know what I'm saying? But it's a boy. That's it. Yes, men are strong, but I hardly and I truly believe that if we're adults and you have audacity, especially if they do that, like first of all, self-preservation, okay? People forget about this shit. Like, I don't care. Like, you're living in a delusional world if you think that, don't you know that men are not supposed to like raise hands at women? Yeah, but some men do not agree with this state, okay? Especially like if you're a grown-ass woman, you trying to throw hands with men. You're literally bringing yourself to the level when this man sees you as fucking opponent at this point. Like if you bring yourself to the place where this dude sees you, oh, we're throwing hands now, because this is that shit happens in their brain. Like, she hit me, okay, now I don't fucking see you as a female and like someone soft and feminine and you know what I mean, and something like peace, whatever. Now I see you like a fucking dude because you give me that energy. Now they fucking see you as opponent, and yeah, they're gonna fucking throw hands at you too. Do I think it's right to beat women? I don't. Do I think it's right to raise a hand at a man? I don't. But if you go that way and you're a woman, I mean, be ready to be punched in the fucking face too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bring yourself into that type of situation. Your own self, you brought yourself into that situation. So I'd rather like stay away from a situation like that, because I'm not delusional. I know that a regular dude is stronger than me. If I throw hands, I might fucking maybe slap him or like in the jaw. It's not gonna do a lot. If he fucking touches my face, I'm on the floor knocked out. Like, ideally. You know what I mean? It can be 10 times worth. So yeah, so instead of like only teaching your kids like you can't beat girls, I mean, tell your girl that you don't touch a guy. Just fucking don't. My dog is like, "Ma, you still yapping?" My mama's boy. Yeah, but I'm coming soon. I'm coming, I promise. So yeah. Oh my god, I've been yapping for too long, guys. That's a big ass dog, by the way. The camera doesn't show. I have the energy. Like, my dog, I know a lot of people say that it's not a good thing that your dog is scared of you. It's not like he's scared of me. Like, if I speak to him in a certain tone, he's like, you know what I mean? Like, look at him. Hold on. Like, he knows we're friends. He knows I love him. But if he fucks up somewhere, like, I'm not gonna beat him. No. It literally, the tone of my voice, he literally changes in the face. Like, his whole fucking demeanor, his whole fucking body is just different. He was like, oh shit, I fucked up. You know what I mean? And I feel like with this type of dog, it's a big ass dog. It's American Bulldog. American Bully XL. It's a big ass dog. Like, I remember him like being 1 month. He's such a cute pup. He shows zero aggression to no one. He's such a friendly boy. You know what I mean? He knows how to act when there are kids. And I've said this to her many times before. I did not teach him that. I only taught him like a few commands, but I absolutely did not teach my dog how to act around kids. And that was like always surprising to me, because like, how the fuck does he know? So he sees the difference between adults and kids, right? If somebody's like shorter than me, if you're shorter than me, he might take you as you're a kid. I don't know, probably. If you're like my height and higher, he sees you as adult. He might jump at you like playing, but the way this motherfucking dog jumps is like very heavy. Like, my friend Lisa, when I was in Cleveland, she was like watching for my dog, and she came to my house to play with him, and he jumped on her, and she has like a big ass bruise on her leg, because that's how happy he was to see her. He doesn't know how strong he is. So he only acts like that with adults. When he sees a kid, all his moves are extremely slow. Like, he moves like this around kid. Like, he knows that he cannot act the same as he acts with the adult, because he might hurt them. Somehow he understands that. You know what I mean? He goes on. He's 4. He lays down and he's barely moving. He literally lets a kid to pet him, and he's not moving. All his fucking movements are extremely slow. And I was like, I'm looking at my dog. I was like, motherfucker, I did not teach you that, but I'm proud of you. And it happened every time when he see a kid. It's adult, he's jumping. As soon as the kid comes to him 5 meters close, that's when he's like, I was like, damn, this dog knows, bro. He never showed aggression, a sign of aggression. But I think the way he fucking barks is scary. Like, this dude's a fucking beer. But I feel like if he senses a danger, I think he's gonna react. Thank God there was no like dangerous situations. Thank God. But I know that his instinct's gonna like kick in if he's gonna feel like someone is dangerous around. Or it was like that actually one time when I used to like live in another house, not like too far away from here. And I remember like I was walking my dog at the stadium, and it was like 11. At 11 they like turn off most of the lights at the stadium. There's like a couple of them and it's still like dark. And I remember like I was walking with Blue, um and I did not see like he started like, how do you, growling at a fucking grass or like a tree. And he stopped and I see like his fur goes up. And I was like, and I'm looking at him, and he's like make this like scary noise. I was like, uh-oh, like there. And I dead ass, like I look to the place where I see a dude behind a fucking tree. I was like, holy shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there, but my dog sensed him. He probably sensed danger. And the dude saw that I saw him and my dog, and he was like just standing there, not moving. I was like, yeah, this is fucked up. So I feel like when there's like any type of situations, I know for sure this dog's gonna react. And I don't know how what he's capable of, because he never like showed me his like aggression at all. So, well, like if you look at this dog, like he's not like, bro, this is the most, like, look at this. Like, look at fucking, like, look. He's a puppy. He's like a fucking giant puppy. Like, look at this. Baba, you look like fucking clown from It. Why your eyes are going like different directions? Look how he's looking, bro. What you want to say? You wiggle your tail. Why? What's happening? He's a sweet boy. He's the sweetest boy. And he's big. So yeah. So yeah, I that's, that's why he's so lovely. Sit. You know what I mean? Like, he loves me. He loves his mama. Okay. Yeah, it's a very, very handsome boy. Like, it's a beautiful pup. I don't, but why, why is he breaking up, bro? I got him in Maryland, by the way, from a breeder. Like, I always, I always wanted a big dog. And it seems like he's still, and I feel like, again, like I feed him, and I've said this before, I feed him, he's not, like, he doesn't look like a typical American bully, because like, Baba, it's my hair tie. He got my hair tie. But you give it back to me. Baba, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. What I was saying. Oh yeah, he's so cute. I see a lot of American bullies, and they're like, if you look at my dog, he doesn't really have that like giant head, if that makes sense. He's like almost still like has this little cute puppy face. You see it? Like his head is actually not huge, and his body, you know, like people say he's supposed to be bigger, but like I don't feed him whatever they feed them to get bigger. I don't want that. Like I want my dog to live long. This is how they naturally look like. I did not crop his ears. I did not touch his tail. I do not feed him like food that make, you know, that say, like I notice like a lot of dudes are really intimidated of me because I just give off that type of energy. and they do not like it. Like they find me attractive, but it's like my energy. They're like, yeah, she's like, as cliche as it sounds, it's like, it's a difficult woman. Difficult because I'm not easy to deal with. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. Like I'm not easy. Like I'm pretty easy. Like I'm a simple woman. I'm a daughter of God and everything. What is not easy about me is like you cannot manipulate me, you cannot gaslight me, you cannot play games with me. I know all of this. I'm 31 years old. I'm not a dumb girl that you can, like always gonna be fucking available for you. If I have anything to say, I'm gonna fucking say it to your face. You're not gonna fucking like it. You know what I mean? I'm standing on business. I'm gonna stand my ground. You're gonna see a fucking opponent in me. And that's what you don't like. I'm not the type of girl that like I fucking said so because I'm a man. Shit is not working with me. Like it's if anything, you're screaming. I'm insecure. That's why I'm raising my voice at you because I don't feel safe too. You know what I like? You're too much for me. That how like I'm not trying to insult you guys, but I'm telling you how it works with me. You know what I mean? That's why men are intimidated. That's why they call me masculine. But it has sometimes I think it has nothing to do with masculinity. I'm just not with the bullshit. I'm not the type of girl, whatever, yeah, I'm always available for, yeah, whatever you say, even if I know he's not right, but whatever you say. No, motherfucker, if you're not correct, I'm gonna hold you accountable. I don't care if that's gonna fucking hurt your ego. Get a helmet, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like that. I'm straightforward. That's why I feel like men don't like women like that, like me, honestly. You know what I mean? That's why they call you're like they're difficult. You're difficult. I'm not difficult. I'm just way too real for you. Like I'm someone you literally, and I'm not, it's not like a flex. Oh, man can't handle me. I'm telling you how it is. It's not masculine. You just cannot. You're not capable of handling someone like me. For you, like you might be masculine, but like I'm the level you did not reach yet mentally. You know what I mean? Like your level is somewhere here. It's not necessarily at that level. It's not about better, good, who's cooler, who's not. I'm talking about I might be here for you and you're not ready for this level yet. Mentally, you're not. You're still gotta work on your insecurities and everything. Because if you see opponent in me, if you see opponent in a woman, it's a bad sign. It's a bad thing. I'm not your opponent. If we're having a situation, an argument, and you're raising a voice and you're like, I fucking said so, you're here and I'm here, unfortunately, and you don't know how to deal with this. You don't know. You're used to yelling and raising your voice, and a woman goes like, and you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, because I said so. You know what I mean? That shit doesn't work with me. You want to yell? We can yell at each other. I don't give a fuck. Then what? You know what I mean? Like literally 3.5 times the original size. No way. I hold on. How much is 10 inches? Like I think this much is enough like to push the baby out. No, maybe like this. Jesus Christ. Ouch. Yeah, I'm not going through all that for a man who's not fucking sure, man. Fuck that. Do I want a baby? Of course I do. Of course. You know what I mean? But I'm not having a baby with the man who's not sure, man. I'm not. Honestly, I'm like, is it even a good idea to bring a baby into this world? Especially what we have got going on in the world. Like, is it a good idea? I don't know. But do I want a baby? Of course. I mean, I remember like years ago I used to say, fuck no, I'm child free. You know, we change. Um, we change. I would. I would want it. Maybe not now. 2, 3 more years, maybe. Maybe a little longer. before. It's not like I'm gonna go and find him. Like life is such a crazy shit. You know, you don't have to like. I don't have to go like I have to go to bars and movie theaters because they're a man, and I might like find someone. Life will put you when you don't expect it. Life will put you. You might be like unplanned somewhere. You know, some type of a situation, and then boom, like let's say I'm on the balcony, I don't know, and there's like people walking downstairs, right? And on an accident, I'm just saying like, you know, like real life situations. I'm falling off the balcony and I fall on someone's fucking face. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And he was like, oh my God, you're the love of my life. Let's be together. Let's have babies. I'm like, oh my God, yes, you're the one who I was looking for. That's crazy. What a coincidence. You know what I mean? The real life situations like that, like you don't have to plan it, bro. Like God will put you exactly where you're supposed to be in a moment at the exact time that's needed to be in the exact situation, exact person. You know what I mean? Like you fall on someone's fucking face with your ass and do thing he dies, and then you get up and he was like he sees the light and you're like ah, you know what like it's all the jokes guys, but you know what I mean. Dad, how you met my mom? It's a long story, son. um I need help with weird adults, like just train them, bro. um oh my God, but yeah, I just don't want to deal with, you know, bullshit. I just lay down, Baba. I just don't. He hates camera. I just don't want to deal with bullshit, bro. Like I'm 31. I'm not saying I'm old, but um I'm not interested. I'm not interested in fucking roller coasters, emotional roller coasters. I'm not interested in fucking toxicity. Like life is already complicated, bro. Like without us putting effort, it's already complicated. We're already like barely fucking surviving mentally and physically. Like why would you make someone else's life like even harder, like for yourself and for someone else? We're already living in hell. Okay, when God comes here, he fucking like he see like he's gonna kill all of us, bro. Like we're already living in hell. Why would you make it worse for yourself and for someone else? If anything, y'all have to make this place, y'all have to make this little space that you take in another person's life better, so it does, so it's not only filled with fucking suffering. Like you being able, like you making someone feel pain or hurt is very easy. It's very difficult to make someone genuinely smile because you're there. They're like, oh my God, this person, like this dude is so amazing, he literally makes me smile. That's hard to do. Making someone cry is easy. It's very easy. Like bring something else instead of fucking suffering. We're already suffering enough, like enough. Um, so yeah. Please don't forget about what I said before. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. But yeah, if you've been here for all this time that I've been yapping here, let's summarize everything that I've talked about. Mental health, cliche and everything. Please do it. Do you remember what to do? Do it. Just fucking do it. Try it. Watch your surroundings, your homies, your friends who got you. Yeah, you got one. We are on a borrowed time, literally. I don't know. What if you got a week? What if you got another year? You don't fucking know, bro. Like, try things that you haven't tried. Everything that you've tried is fucking bitches and situationships. Maybe it's time to try a committed relationship. It might work. It might not. You might get hurt, but you've tried. You know what I mean? Try. Try. And if you get hurt along the way, it happens. It happens. It's okay. You've tried to be nonchalant too in a situationship and act as if you're not hurting. You tried to fuck a bunch of bitches. You tried it. Try something else. It might work. It might not. You never fucking know. It's life. But try it. Don't be a pussy, bro. Nobody, like, do you think I'm not scared to get hurt again? You think I didn't have fucking fucked up experience? I did. But I'm not, I got vagina between my legs, you feel me? But like, vagina doesn't fucking define me. Like, my mental bowls are bigger. You know what I mean? Like, I can't withstand pain. Like, pain is my friend. Not on some like crazy shit, but like, pain is your fucking friend, bro. Like, it teaches you a lot and it brings you to a lot of cool places, but you just gotta know how to be friends with it. Like, do not fucking run away from it. It's a normal thing. You're supposed to feel it. It's okay. Just don't be a fucking dumbass. Don't hurt people. Don't hurt people's feelings, bro. That's whack. That's lame. I said what I said. Okay, guys. Don't forget to pray before bed. Not necessarily for me, for yourself. Like, have that little conversation with God as well. It's needed. Yeah, and talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Okay, guys. Love you. Good night.